Hello everyone, I am Teresa from Teresa's Silhouette Spot for all things art, where I love sharing art from my heart and teaching painting. How is everyone today? Hello, 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 and welcome. We're going to do this quick and easy design. It is very kid friendly, it is very beginner friendly. It is perfect for April showers, even though today the sun is shining. And I'm going to switch my camera and we're going to get started. I've already traced the design on here. If you want the tracer, you can email me, contact me, message me, and I will get you the tracer. And I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to start painting in a little bit of gray. And I'm doing that by mixing some black and some white. And I don't want all my strokes to go the same way. So I'm just messy, is that a word? Messy, painting in the background. I'm going to outline my shape. I paint the way I color. So when I'm filling in the background, I tend to outline a little bit and fill in and paint as I go. You don't want too much black. You don't want too much white. You just want a nice combination. When I have to go in tight spaces, I use my brush upright on the chisel edge. And then when I have to do wide spaces like this, I will use it on the flat. Don't worry if you get some onto your design, because we make the design last so we can fix all that as we go along. And again, I'm just going in here and I'm tracing part of my design in. And I'm going back. If your painting starts getting too dark, too black, too gray, just pick up a little extra white. Like I said, this is very, very beginner friendly. You can paint this on canvas. You can paint this on a greeting card. You can paint this on a t-shirt if you wanted to. It's very easy and versatile. So I pretty much have, I think I need one more line here, just for the top of my umbrella. So your umbrella, if you haven't noticed, goes off the page. And like I said, if you want the tracer, hit me up, put it in the comments here, and I will send you the tracer for an 11 by 14 canvas. So I just came over, I picked up a little bit more white because I wanted to lighten up this section a little bit. Okay, you want to blend it in, and that's it. Okay, so I'm going to go to my black here, and I'm just going to paint the top of my boots black. I didn't even wash my brush. I just went straight into the black, and I'm putting a little bit of a band across the top here. The top of our rain boots are black. So I'm filling in that part, and then I'm filling in this part. Then the bottom soles of our boots are black. So I'm just going to come in here, and I'm just going to pull a little line, and then I'm going to fill it in. And I'm using this it's a 1/2 inch wide flat brush. If you wanted to use a smaller brush, you can. It's totally up to you. Sometimes if it gets a little narrow, I come in here with the corner, and then I'm going to do the same thing down here. Make a little straight line, and then just fill in the bottom of our boot there. So right now I'm just using the corner of the brush, and I'm just making this black line down here as straight as can be, and that is our heel. Okay, now I am going to wash my brush. When I wash my brush, I like to give it a good swish in a cup of water, and then I like to grab some paper towel and give it a nice squeeze so my brush is not dripping. Okay, and now we're just going to start with the colors of our rainbow. So the first segment up here of the umbrella is going to be red. I'm just going to come in here, and I'm going to fill this whole part in with red. I'm using a 9 by 12 art pad, but you can use anything you want. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to add a little bit more gray in there now that I notice. While I have the red, I'm going to go in here and do my boots. Now, if you want to do your boots a different color, that is totally up to you. There's no rule that says you have to follow these colors and do your boots red, or even do your umbrella in a rainbow. It's totally up to you. I'm going to need a little bit more red paint. I'm going to have to open it because it's clogged. I'll fix that when I get done. So I'm just going to go in here, save some time. And don't forget, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can hit pause anytime you like, catch up, go get a snack, and then come back and finish whatever. And I'm using a 1/2-inch flat brush. If you wanted to use a smaller brush, that's totally up to you. Oh my God, these boots are so cute, aren't they? Adorable. So I have I have over 200 beginner videos on here on my YouTube. Oops, picked up a little black there. I'm gonna have to fix that later. I'm gonna leave that for now because it's actually, I like when I make a little bit of a mistake when I'm teaching, because this way I was gonna show you guys how to fix it. The best way to fix that is to move on for now, let it all dry, and then come back and fix it when it's dry. So I am now moving on to the second color of our rainbow. I'm using my brush standing up on the chisel edge, and I'm just outlining this section of the umbrella so I know where my orange paint is going to go. Right in there. Okay. And then we're just going to keep moving around our umbrella and our rainbow. Again, now I'm on to yellow, but you don't have to do your umbrella in rainbow colors. You can do your umbrella all one color if you like. It's up to you. Picked up a little bit of black there. I'm just going to get that out of my brush and go back to my yellow. You can either wait for certain sections to dry, or you can get a hair dryer and dry certain sections so you're not picking up paint like I am. I'm going to show you why it doesn't completely matter at the end, but if you want to avoid having to fix certain things or tweak certain things, I'll show you what you can do to avoid that. And every time I go back for different paint, I wash my brush and I give it a nice squeeze on the paper towel so I can get out all the water. We don't want our brush dripping wet for this. And again, I'm just outlining the part that I want to be green, and now I'm coming in here and I'm just filling in this section with the green. We want all our brush strokes to go the same way. So if we're doing our umbrella, we want all our brush strokes to go vertically up and down. The background didn't matter. We want our background to be a little haphazard. It's giving the illusion of rain anyway. And so it's okay that our background is a little wonky. It's a little gray. Our strokes aren't even. That's the point. It's the illusion of a storm. But when we do our boots and we do our umbrella, we want all our strokes to go the same way. And in this case, the strokes for our boots and the strokes for our umbrella will follow the shape. So our boots will go vertical and our umbrella will curve out from the top and off to the sides. Now this is just a little piece of plastic I have in here. There's more of my design. I keep this in here to protect the other pages from my book. So if it looked a little crazy to you guys on the outside, that's why. And last but not least, we have our purple. And if you saw, I got a little bit red here where I'm going to put the purple. It's okay, because my red was my first color. It is now dried, and I can go over it. And now you don't even know that I got a little bit of red on that section. I'm pulling in my purple there. Okay. So aside from this little corner up here where I have to fix, because I missed it before, a little black, more white. There we go. That's good. Okay. Then I want to just go over my boots because I got a little bit of black on there as well when it was wet. But now that I let it dry, I can go right over the black and fix it. Black is a very deep and strong color. So we just want to make sure we do a couple of coats on there. I might have to do another coat to fix that, but it will cover. Just have to have some patience. And I actually want to do another little coat here. I want my boots to really pop. The red needs a second coat. Okay. Now we are going to put another one here over this black, and we'll let that dry. So while that's drying, let me cover this up. Look how cute that looks already. Here, let me move that down. There's the top of your umbrella. I'm going to get a smaller brush, and you can use the same brush if you want, but I'm going to get a smaller brush, and I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to start painting in a few little raindrops. So I want to get some red. Okay. And I'm just going to add in a few little raindrops. So we want to push and pull up with our brush. So I'm going to get some blue. I'm going to put my brush down. I'm going to give it a little bit of pressure, and I'm going to pull up. Put one over here. Okay. And again, I'm going to clean my brush in between. I'm going to pick up some orange. You want your raindrops to be a little teardrop looking. And I'm just using the same exact colors we used the first time. The colors of our rainbow. Let's have one dripping off his boot or her boot, whatever it is. And get some green. Okay. And now with our little brush, I'm going to go back to my black, and you can use a small brush. This is about a 1/4 inch flat brush, or you can use a liner brush. I'm going to pick up my black, and I'm going to paint in the button on top of the umbrella. Then I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to paint in these little dividers. If you can't do one whole line like me, that is totally understandable. So you can go in and you can do little sections at a time. Little bit, little bit, little bit. Looks just as good. I'll do you again. Little bit, little bit. Okay. This is a small one. And then we want to do the same thing down here. We're just following the shape of the umbrella with our black paint. I'm going to outline my boots a little bit. Put a line in there. Okay. I'm going to wash my brush. And then, last but not least, we're going to go back to our nice fresh white. And we're just going to add some white highlights on each section where we have our umbrella. We're almost making like an L down one side, across the bottom. Then we want a little bit in our boots. And this one is a little wet yet, but I can do it. And that is it. There we have it. Isn't that cute, you guys? So thank you for joining me, Teresa's Spot for Art. And here is our little rainy, beginner-friendly umbrella in the rain picture. Thank you.